Welcome to another episode of Well Seasoned. My name is Brian Polcyn. And you are?
At Janos.
Right on, baby. We're two retired chefs with over 100 years experience combined.
Empty nesters who cook just about every night for each of our wives.
Now we're cooking for 2 instead of 200, but we still think like restaurant chefs. We think about seasonality of ingredients, we think about the best ingredients that we can buy, and we also think about utilizing everything that's in our refrigerator.
So with Well Seasoned, we want to appeal to cooking enthusiasts.
We also want to appeal to people that might want to hear what it was like to spend 50 years in a professional kitchen, the ups and downs.
This episode of Well Seasoned, it's about ad hoc cooking, last minute impromptu cooking, and that's what Brian and I do almost every night for our wives. And we're going to be going to the farmers market in Brian's hometown of Milford and improvising with what they have available and making dinner at Brian's house for a few friends. Hey, Brian, could you tell us more about that market we're visiting today?
Yeah, it's got 16 years, and it's all about community. And I think that's kind of what food is about. I know you and I feel that way. Food brings people together. And I really think that if we had a problem with currency, we would use food as currency. Like, I'll give you a chicken, you give me a pig. You know, that kind of thing. We wouldn't have to exchange money.
That seemed like a good deal to me.
But I don't, oh, to me it does. You know, I'm a negotiator. Beautiful Milford, my hometown. Small community on the outskirts of Detroit, Michigan. Moved here in about 1988, raised my 5 kids here. Had a very successful restaurant here at Five Lakes Grill. It used to be a farming community, and now it's kind of an upscale, hipster little town, and I really like it. We're here with Kelly Kirchner at the Milford Farmers Market, my hometown, okay? And Kelly, you started this how long ago?
We started at a group of 6 ladies 16 years ago.
I remember one year, like I went to the market with a group and I did a cooking class, right?
Yes. Shop,
but I
shop,
brought
and
my
dine.
motorcycle. Yeah, shop, shop, and dine. So I brought my motorcycle. I drove down the street and I loaded all the back of the trunk of my motorcycle with all the food, right?
Yes. It was
I took a picture. It was on the front page of the Milford Times.
Wow.
Awesome. So this is early in the season for Michigan. We're only in beginning of June. And the fall is where it really happens, you know, with tomatoes and corn and all that stuff. But right now, I mean, why is the market important, do you think? 16 years you've been doing it.
Wow, it's really important. One, to eat local, and it supports our businesses in town. Some of the things that you're going to see today, like Brian's saying, there's not going to be much produce, but there's going to be things like rhubarbs and asparagus and lettuce. And you're going to see people strolling through the market, and they come and gather their things, and then they come and support the different local watering holes in Milford.
Yeah. All right, well, let's take us through a walk here and see what's going on. I think Michigan asparagus is appropriate, so we'll get this. You want some? I'm gonna get some strawberries from home.
Yeah, just get one of these. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's good, Ann. That's very
Yeah.
good.
All right, we should get the asparagus and the strawberries and that and the onions.
Yeah.
So I want to mention too that the Milford Farmers Market is volunteer based. We have run this market for 16 years, strictly volunteers. So we are booking the bands, getting the vendors, setting things up, and supporting the community that we love so much. Okay.
Thank you. See you later. Can I get? I'm thinking, what would Julia like? The pink and purple?
Are you getting flowers from me?
No, not for you. For Julia, my wife. But you can appreciate them back at the house.
I flew all the way in from Colorado, though.
All right, I'll give you a flower.
Thank you.
I'll take that one. I'll take that. Yeah. I'd like to present you with thank you.
I need to get a picture.
And now,
of you
Mrs.
guys.
America. Here she comes, Mrs. America. Look at this tough guy, man. See?
I see him.
So the other dog. Look at how tough he is.
Yeah.
He's like, don't come near me, man. I'm by the... All right, I'll say hello to you. I'll say hello.
Yeah.
Quit sniffing me. Don't sniff me so hard. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you.
Can I take your picture? Yeah. Thank you.
So, Ed,
Yeah.
part of this podcast is about we cook for 2 instead of 200. You're here at my house, so I know we went to the market, we went to the farmer's market, we bought a
got
bunch of
few
stuff.
things. Yeah.
But now you don't know what's in there. And this is what I do. But I did buy some proteins because I knew you were coming. So
Yeah.
take a look in the cooler and see what you think. Well, you got
we had potatoes left over from an earlier shoot. This is what we bought from the market. Asparagus, Michigan asparagus, spring onions. Well, they're not spring anymore.
I like that.
Early summer onions. Well, I see a lamb rack. I see only one.
Well, there's not enough for everybody.
So, okay, but let's do lamb, and then I see you got some ribeye steak.
Yeah, well, let's do a combination then, right?
Yeah, okay.
Now, we're going to roast the rack of lamb whole, right?
Yeah, well, roasted whole.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to use up the zucchini, man.
Yeah, that's ready to go.
That's got to be used up.
That's got to be used up. You can see it's been there for like a week, so.
We have a shallot.
So we'll clean this and grill it up.
And then this is lettuce. I forgot we bought that at the market.
There you go. All right, so look at this meal.
Make a little salad. You got some tomatoes.
So we got mashed potatoes, right?
Oh, and we have semolina from an earlier shoot. We'll do the semolina Romano.
With some fontanella
gnocchi
cheese.
Romano.
Yeah, gnocchi alla Romano.
Yeah, and I think that's good.
Well, let's look at the menu. We got vegetables. We got spring onions with the asparagus. Probably grill the asparagus with the zucchini, right? That's good.
Yeah,
little salad, just olive oil and lemon juice. Very simple.
Yeah, and I'll do a little shallot
and then roasted rack of lamb, and we'll grill some steaks.
No,
Want full disclosure about steak, though? You know what I love?
What?
Heinz 57.
Yeah, and I like A1.
Oh, you're an A1 guy.
Yeah.
Well, you were East Side, St. Clair Shores, rich people. I grew up in the dirt, man. I grew up in the dirt. We could only afford Heinz 57.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah. All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
But this is Michigan asparagus. It's really nice. I just trimmed the ends a little bit. And this is tender enough that I really don't need to peel it, but we're going to grill it. It's just out of habit. Grill it. And that's it. I mean, it smells really good. Got high moisture content. I would say that it was picked very recently. Very nice.
Lamb's got a lot of fat. The ribeye's got a lot of fat and intramuscular fat, which is really good. I want a good sear on this. I think what I'm going to do is, after it all calms down and the heat, I'll close the lid and treat this like an oven. So I'll kind of grill it and roast it at the same time. This guy's sitting pretty good. You know, every grill has a personality too. Like there's hot spots. Like this part of my grill is hotter than the back part of the grill. I don't know why. But every grill, every time you build a fire, you have to pay attention to its personality. It's not you. It's the personality. And you have to manipulate it to get the goal you want. I want a solid sear. I want to end up medium rare meat. So there's no, in cooking like anything else, you can't like say, oh, one size fits all. You know, just throw it on the grill and walk away. You can't do that with this thing.
Oh, man.
So I'm with my friend, Certified Master Chef Jeff Gabriel. We already interviewed. He's been on some podcast. He's going to be on every podcast, I think.
No, I don't think
he's
so,
like my
man.
big brother. I listen to him. I look up to him. He's a great cook.
We got schoolcraft.
And we taught at Schoolcraft together for 28 years. But he just walked out here when I was talking to you, my camera guy, and I said, each grill has a personality. And he walked up. I said, don't you agree? So we threw a mic on him.
Yeah.
And you have to understand your grill. There's no one
hot,
size fits all.
Yeah, there's hot spots.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I mean, there's certain spots that grill better than the other spot.
As a cook, I'm saying I want a good sear on it. I'm going to close the lid eventually and treat it like a roast oven after I get a good sear on it.
Put it up there, no?
And there's also that too.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I turned it. It was really high. I turned it to low. Now this is what we call. I remember when we did the Bocuse d'Or competition. I worked at La Francais. We cooked for Jean Banchet restaurant, La Francais in Wheeling, Illinois. And the judges were Jacques Pepin, Pierre Payne, all those guys, right? And we're cooking, and I'm working this grill. And he goes, he came up to me, shoved me away, the French guy. He goes, you have to tune your stove. And he worked it like that. I said, exactly right. It's like a piano.
Yeah.
It's an instrument.
Right.
You're working it. So
I'm
playing it. I'm turning the flame up a little bit right now. But I don't want the flame to come up around and get that soot.
because when you get that fat catches fire,
right,
you get a carbon flavor.
And
you don't want that. You know, a little bit of that's good.
Yeah.
You know, the fat goes down, hits the charcoal, the smoke comes up and gives it flavor.
Right.
That's all about grilling, you know?
Yeah. And you got to have patience.
Right.
It's not about how
You got to
fast
baby
you're
it.
done.
You got to sit here and baby it.
And look the way I lay the asparagus on. 90 degrees from the grate, right? I don't want it to fall through and lose anything. Okay, here's the challenge. Feel that meat and tell me what you think it is. It's done. You know that.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Like 125?
I'd say it's medium rare.
Yeah, it's medium rare. So 120,
Yeah.
129, 125 as I thought. So it's done.
Medium rare.
So that's good.
You let it rest. Taste
Now
it.
here, the lamb, my number for lamb is 115. That feels a little over, more than 115.
Let's see. I'd say it's 125.
Well, I'm going to say 126.
All right.
Because whatever he says, I got to do one better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 103.
Yeah, it's still rare.
Yeah, it's still
man.
rare. So
Yeah, I was closer.
you were closer. You were closer. But this is like on our. He had a restaurant. I had a restaurant. You know, we already did this. Way to do it again. So how many dinners you do last Saturday?
If you asked me first.
Well, I got it. So you asked me.
I did 301. 301.
And he got. I did 306.
We were always in competition.
Yeah. We got to get out of here just before it rains.
And I made a very simple mashed potato. Peeled the potatoes, cooked them in salted water, drained them, riced them, and a little milk and butter, and that's it. So very light. Here's the semolina gnocchi here, and then this will be the salad. That bowl's going to be too big. Yeah, I'm going to serve it in that anyways. And I just made a little Dijon mustard vinaigrette, a little shallot in it. So we saw what was in the cooler. We bought some stuff at the farmers market, and we have our beef. We made some mashed potatoes, some grilled spring onions from the market, grilled asparagus, Michigan asparagus from the market, zucchini Brian had to use up in the cooler, semolina gnocchi romano, and a little salad, and that is it.
So to show that we're not food snobs, Ed's an A1 guy. I'm a Heinz 57. But this is beautiful food, and it's really great to cook with you in my house, man.
Yeah.